me, a nigga who pick who he fight with.
Right.
Like if you see and you I'm not going because this.
I won't for him, but
I think I can take him.
Right.
You want to fight the nigga you think you can be.
J. Prince tried to make 50 Cent follow the old rules. In Houston, you were supposed to check in with J. Prince, the city's most powerful music man. It was a sign of respect. But 50 Cent refused to play that game. He saw it as a way to control people. He basically told J. Prince, "Go ahead, try something." This turned their quiet disagreement into a loud rivalry. The anger between them had been building for years. J. Prince built Rap-A-Lot Records and is a very feared and respected figure in Houston. If you come to his city without checking in, you are asking for trouble. This whole situation started because of a simple rule. In Houston, there was a powerful man named J. Prince. If you were a famous rapper coming to his city, you were supposed to call him and say hello. It was seen as a way to show respect. But 50 Cent didn't like this rule. He thought it was just a way for J. Prince to control people and feel important. So, 50 Cent completely ignored the rule. This made their private disagreement explode into a public fight.
Like I got out there, they showed me a lot of love. But Shreveport had the infrastructure already here. Like even the tax incentive was put.
Yeah. And so a lot of people have been talking about, man, he's here only because they gave him a cheap deal or something like that. The reality is there's more to that deal.
Yes.
Way more.
They can't see
Take that down.
I'm spending $20 million this year anyway in the same building that they're saying was the cheap building.
Right.
So find somebody else to spend
50 Cent is the kind of person who never follows rules. His whole career has been about fighting against powerful people. He built his empire, G-Unit, on the idea of being independent. He doesn't bow to anyone, doesn't ask for permission, and doesn't pay people just to do his business. This attitude made him successful, but it also made him a threat to people who profit from the old system. This is just who 50 Cent is. His entire life and career have been about not listening to powerful people who try to tell him what to do. He built his own music company, G-Unit, by being his own boss. He doesn't listen to anyone, he doesn't ask for permission to do things, and he doesn't pay people just to be allowed to work. This tough personality made him very successful, but it also made him an enemy to people who liked the old way of doing things.
The crowd lost their minds. 50 was standing on that float like he was born and raised in the H.
Came to the city of Houston, but he didn't just come here to live. He has been helping out on so many causes in this city. And especially, he has been in our high schools, turning our high school students into entrepreneurs with his Unity Camp program. I've seen him firsthand. This city has been elevated because of his presence. And so today, we have the honor of saying to him, he's our 2022 Grand Marshal. Give it up to Curtis 50 Jackson. Now, before I call on him to speak, let me present you first a key to the city of Houston. Anywhere you go, 550 buildings, use the key, the door will swing wide open.
When people started saying 50 Cent was moving to Houston, things got tense. This wasn't about music anymore, it was about power and territory. J. Prince was used to being in charge of everything in Houston. But 50 Cent was a rebel. When he arrived in Houston and didn't check in with J. Prince, it was a major power move. At first, it was a cold war with shady social media posts. Then, 50 Cent made it official. He posted online that he loved New York but lived in Houston now. Then, rumors started that 50 Cent was moving to Houston. This made everything much more serious. The problem wasn't about music anymore. It was about who had the most power and who controlled the city. J. Prince was used to being the top guy in Houston. But 50 Cent was a rule breaker. When he moved to Houston and didn't call J. Prince, it was a huge insult and a way to show his power. At first, they fought quietly by posting mean comments online. Then, 50 Cent made it clear he was staying. He posted online that he loved New York, but his home was now in Houston.
Maybe we need to
change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, is they seem to get hung up on that word checking in.
Yeah.
So if we could diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Yeah, maybe we may want to tell them they need to get connected. You're stuck on stupid, right?
Yeah.
You're stuck on stupid, and you're not using your power or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. We all know if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a blessing, Rip.
Real talk.
50 Cent's move to Houston was a smart business decision. New York had high taxes, and Houston offered better opportunities for his brands, like his drink company. He was planting his flag. But by not checking in, he was disrespecting J. Prince's #1 rule. People say J. Prince sent people to threaten 50, asking for payment for protection. But 50 didn't care. He told his crew they wouldn't pay anyone. 50 Cent had a good reason for moving to Houston. It was a smart money move. New York had very high taxes, and Houston was a better place for his businesses, like his drink company. He was starting a new chapter there. But by not calling J. Prince, he was breaking the most important rule. People say that J. Prince sent his people to scare 50 Cent, demanding money to keep him safe. But 50 Cent wasn't afraid. He told his team that they would not pay anyone a single dollar.
Don't turn me down. What you said? Don't turn me down. What you on, folks? Don't turn you down. Yeah, man. What you on, folks? What you mean what I'm on? What you on, man? What the deal? What up? What up? You want to buy your shit back or what? You ain't get you flunked out ass little nigga. I'm trying to see where you at. You dumb mother. What you got? $20 out of car? Nah, nigga. You know what we got, nigga. Stop that cap.
Man.
Motherfucking capping, bro. They gonna believe anything in nigga.
So to start my car, I just took a picture in the same car today with my little boy. You on these like y'all.
I got a call, you know what I mean, because the little homie young boy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right, because they understand that, you know what I mean, young boy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce, I got your keys to your McLaren, with all that shit that they took, and the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
We got your Rolls Royce umbrellas, we got your keys, we got a bunch of other shit, so.
The story goes that J. Prince then tried to ban 50 Cent from Houston. This didn't scare 50. He made fun of the situation online, turning it into a joke for everyone to see. But behind the scenes, things were serious. 50 had planned to build a $20 million film studio in Houston. Suddenly, he moved the whole project to another state. Officially, he said it was for better resources. But everyone knew it was because the politics in Houston had become too messy and dangerous. The story says that J. Prince then tried to tell 50 Cent he wasn't allowed in Houston anymore. This didn't frighten 50 Cent at all. He actually laughed about it online and made jokes so that all his fans could see. But in private, the situation was very dangerous. 50 Cent had a big plan to build a $20 million movie studio in Houston. But then, he suddenly decided to build it in a different state. On the surface, he said it was because that state had better stuff to help him. But everyone knew the real reason was that the situation in Houston had become too complicated and unsafe.
Hey, I don't want no friends, I don't want no new relationships. All that. Hey, I don't respect none of this shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty around me you could call. Man, nigga.
It's plenty ways you can get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Man, you this, man.
Even though Jay Prince tried to push him out, the city of Houston embraced 50 Cent. In 2022, the mayor gave him a key to the city at a big parade. The mayor thanked him for his charity work with kids through his G-Unity Foundation. 50 Cent was giving out turkeys, toys, and making donations, teaming up with local sports teams. The man they said wasn't welcome was now being treated like royalty. He had built his own legacy without following the old rules. Even though Jay Prince tried to force him to leave, the people of Houston actually loved 50 Cent. In 2022, the mayor of Houston gave him a special award called a Key to the City during a huge parade. The mayor thanked him for all his charity work helping kids. 50 Cent was giving away food, toys, and money, and he was working with local sports teams to do it. The man that Jay Prince said was not welcome was now being treated like a king. He had built his own great reputation without ever following the old, unfair rules.
Dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems.
By 2023 and 2024, 50 Cent was deeply involved in helping the Houston community, giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars in toys and raising millions for children's charities. Meanwhile, other artists began speaking out against Jay Prince's check-in system. They called it a form of control and extortion. They told a story about another rapper, NBA Youngboy, who didn't check in and was later robbed. Jay Prince then publicly said he helped get the stolen items back, but NBA Youngboy accused him of just doing it for attention and clout. Darker rumors also swirled, connecting Jay Prince's rules to the tragic shooting that killed the rapper Takeoff. The whispers said it all started because Takeoff and his group didn't check in when they came to town. After the tragedy, many felt Jay Prince avoided taking any real responsibility.
Nothing should have happened. What do you say to that?
What I would say to that is, I have a track record, man, and the Prince family have a track record of 30 plus years. You know what I mean? Honoring and loving on our guests and being with our guests, and no shit like this never happened. But here's the thing, and this is what people don't understand. We ain't never had nobody to attack us. If you know what I mean. You know, when a man attack a situation with a weapon, then, you know.
Remember Duke the Jeweler? He was the young man who won big, $100,000, at one of those famous dice games. He must have thought he had won the jackpot. But before he could even get to his car, he was shot and killed. Another life gone, just like that. Different night, same crowd of people, same quiet response afterward. And through all of this, one idea kept coming back. In Houston, respect is like money. But when the wrong people are in charge, innocent people end up getting hurt. Think about the story of Duke the Jeweler. He was a young man who won $100,000 at a famous dice game. He probably thought he had the best luck in the world. But before he could even get to his car, he was shot and killed. Just like that, another person was dead. It was a different night, but the same group of people were around, and everyone was quiet about it afterward. This story reminds us of one thing. In Houston, respect is treated like money. But when the wrong people are in power, good people who did nothing wrong are the ones who get hurt. He was ambushed, robbed, and gone. Just like that, another talented person was killed over what? A fixed dice game and a fake set of street rules that has been protecting the wrong people for far too long. Now, put that story next to 50 Cent. He is out here building community centers, donating toys, funding schools, and creating real opportunities. There is no comparison. One man is building a positive legacy, and the other is still trying to rule through fear. He was attacked, robbed, and killed. Just like that, another person with talent was murdered. Why? Because of a rigged dice game and a bunch of fake street rules that have been keeping bad people safe for way too long. Now, compare that story to what 50 Cent is doing. He is building places for kids to play, giving away toys, paying for schools, and making real chances for people to do better. You can't even compare the two. One man is building a good name for himself by helping, and the other is still trying to be in charge by making people scared of him. And here is the part that nobody is really talking about. 50 is not just trolling for fun anymore. Behind the jokes and the memes, he is on a mission. The word on the street is that he has been quietly collecting information. He is talking to people behind the scenes, connecting the dots, and gathering evidence. According to people who know, this whole check-in system is not about safety. It is about extortion. It is a full-blown underground network disguised as respect. And here is something that not many people are saying out loud. 50 Cent isn't just making jokes online for fun anymore. Behind all the funny posts, he has a serious goal. People are saying that he has been secretly gathering information. He is talking to people in private, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and collecting proof. According to people who know about it, this whole check-in rule has nothing to do with keeping people safe. It is all about stealing money from people. It is a whole secret system that pretends to be about respect, but it's really a crime. Lately, 50 has been dropping small hints that the federal government is already watching. He is not the type of person to bluff. When 50 makes a move, he is playing chess, not checkers. All of those little Instagram posts are not random. They are distractions. The real work is happening in silence. And when that work comes out, someone's entire empire might fall apart. Recently, 50 Cent has been giving small clues that the FBI and other government groups are already investigating. He is not the kind of guy who lies about this stuff. When 50 Cent does something, he is thinking many steps ahead, like in a game of chess. All of those little posts on Instagram are not just for no reason. They are there to distract people. The important work is happening quietly where no one can see. And when that work is finally revealed, it could completely destroy someone's whole business and power. Whether he is building a legal case or just preparing to expose the truth, one thing is clear. We are just one post, one leaked conversation, or one quiet tip to the FBI away from the end of Jay Prince's entire operation. Let's be real, every street code eventually becomes outdated. And the moment the wrong person starts playing by real laws instead of street laws, the whole game changes forever. It doesn't matter if he is putting together a case for court or just getting ready to tell the world the truth. One thing is obvious. We are very close to the end of Jay Prince's whole business. It could happen with one social media post, one private conversation that gets leaked, or one secret phone call to the FBI. Let's be honest, the old street rules eventually become old and useless. And the second that someone dangerous starts using real laws against them, instead of street rules, everything changes for good. One man might still have influence on the streets, but the other man has the support of the entire city. And at this point, only one of them is clearly winning this war. 50 Cent did not just move to Houston, he took it over. While Jay Prince was allegedly out here trying to bully artists and use old school fear, 50 was shaking hands with the mayor, standing on parade floats, and building real programs that change lives. That is not ego. That is impact. That is power with a purpose. One man might still have some power in the bad parts of town, but the other man has the whole city on his side. And right now, only one of them is obviously winning this fight. 50 Cent didn't just move to Houston, he basically took control of it. While Jay Prince was supposedly trying to scare artists and use old-fashioned threats, 50 Cent was meeting with the mayor, riding on parade floats, and creating real programs that help people. That isn't just showing off. That is making a difference. That is using power for a good reason. Meanwhile, that whole check-in empire is crumbling. It looks shaky, like it is standing on one last leg. The same streets that used to be quiet are now speaking out loud. So, the question is, who really runs Houston now? The quiet street boss lurking in the shadows, or the man with the literal key to the city? You tell us. At the same time, that whole system of making people check in is falling apart. It looks weak, like it is about to collapse. The same neighborhoods that used to be silent are now speaking up. So, the big question is, who is really in charge of Houston now? Is it the secret street boss who hides in the dark? Or is it the man who was actually given a physical key to the city by the mayor? What do you think? Is 50 going too far, or is he the hero hip-hop did not even know it needed? He is the one finally exposing the dark side of the industry's secret rules. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you are rocking with the truth. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next chapter. Because trust me, it only gets messier from here. Do you think 50 Cent is doing too much, or is he the hero that the music world didn't realize it was missing? He is the person who is finally revealing the terrible secrets behind the music business's hidden rules. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Press the like button if you agree with what you've heard and you support the truth. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you always see what happens next. Because believe me, this situation is only going to get more complicated from here.